Hello everyone, hope everyone is having a good evening. It's Gods into YGO. It looks like there is a new Master Duel ban list. I just got some messages on Facebook about it to go check it out, so let's do this reaction. It says Master Duel Forbidden and Limited List Update, published October 30th. Let's click it. Cards to be unlimited. Labyrinth, Shan, Draglier. Quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard and discard one card, set one Labyrinth spell or trap from your hand to your deck. If a monster or monsters leaves the field by your normal trap effect while this card is in your graveyard except during the damage step, you can add this card to your hand. Okay, it also looks like they got Labyrinth Stovey Torby back. So Furniture Labyrinth is definitely getting a good boost with this new ban list. Should be back at full power if I believe, or as full power as it's going to get for now. Quick effect, you can set this card from your hand or field. Send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard and discard one card. Set one Labyrinth spell or trap from your hand or deck. If a monster or monsters leaves the field by your normal trap effect while this card is in your graveyard except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. You can only use each effect of Labyrinth, Stovey, Torby once per turn. I think these are really good on limits for now. Helps the deck on a consistency standpoint quite a bit. Let's look at cards to be semi-limited. I can already see that this is a huge one. Droll and Lockbird. One of the most oppressive floodgates, probably the most oppressive floodgate that we have access to at a hand trap now that they have a limited dimension shifter. It says if a card or cards is added from the main deck to your opponent's hand except during the draw phase, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of this turn, cards cannot be added from either player's main deck to the hand. Completely locks out a lot of combo decks that need to search. And it's also weird because it keeps Mitsurugi in check to a certain extent. So I need to see if they hit Mitsurugi at all. But let's keep going. Cards to be limited. Sword, Ryzeal. If you have a Ryzeal monster in your field or graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except rank 4 Xyz monsters. You can only special summon Sword once per turn this way. If this card is normal or special summon, add one Light Pyro monster from your deck to your hand. The OCG also has it at 1, the TCG has it at 2. So I think that is like one of the final checks to Ryzeal. I need to see exactly what's hit on Ryzeal now in Master Duel, but I think it's quite a bit. So it's not gonna power creep it out of the format, but it's not going to be as much of a problem as it has been. Oh, they hit X'd also, so let's keep that train of thought. For Ryzeal, especially with another hit, you can special summon this card from your hand by sending one Xyz monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. Summon this way, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except rank 4 Xyz monsters. You can only special summon X Ryzeal once per turn this way. If this card is normal or special summoned and you control no other face-up monsters except a level rank or 4 monsters, you can add one Fire Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. So now you only have... You can't, like, do more than one search. Like, you can't go Sword, search X, X, search Sword. It definitely is a major consistency hit to Ryzeal. Called by the Grave. This makes me sad. They're following the TCG's footsteps. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, and if you do until the end of the next turn, its effects are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name. Kind of feels bad in a meta that still has Max C. I don't want to see Called by the Grave going to 1, but I understand that hand traps do need to resolve. Malice P. Chessy Cat. Any monster destroyed by battle with a Malice-like monster that points to this card is banished. You can only use each of the following effects of Malice P. Chessy Cat once per turn. During your main phase, you can banish one Malice card from your hand, then draw 2 cards. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points. Special summon this card. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except the Link monsters. Interesting choice for them to hit Chessy Cat specifically. I definitely think there's other routes that they could have gone in hitting Malice. But it looks like these forbidden cards are huge, especially this first one. Appaloosa, thank you. Rest in peace. Banned in every format. I guess the card is broken. You can only control one Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. 2+ monsters with different names except tokens. Link 4, once per chain when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can make this card lose exactly 800 attack, and if you do, negate the activation. And the original attack of this card becomes 800 times the number of Link materials used for this card's summon. It looks like we're losing the generic negates in every format, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is truly pivoting to a new direction. Okay, they ban Ouroboros. So they completely gotten rid of the Ryziel hand rip. The TCG addressed the same thing because you were able to just keep looping Ouroboros with the Ryziel engine to rip your opponent's whole hand apart. They banned Anti-Spell. Okay? And no, that's the one. Anti-Spell Fragrance doesn't need to exist. Both players having to set spell cards before activating them and not being able to activate them until the next turn after setting them is too powerful in a game like Master Duel, where you can just set up a crazy one-turn board and then your opponent can't Lightning Storm. They have to chain the droplet. They can't Duster. Like, you cut off so many board breakers with this card. So it definitely does not have a place in the Master Duel format. And Artifact Mjolnir. Okay, we're getting rid of the Mjolnir lock too. We are addressing a lot of things that the TCG addressed. Rank 5 engines were abusing the Imperial Princess card to summon, and Dagda to use Mjolnir to turn skip your opponent. Because of this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, target one artifact monster in your graveyard, special summoned it in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon monsters until the end of the next turn except artifact monsters. By giving your opponent this card, you would be locking them out of all their summons. With the K9 engine coming to Master Duel in the near future, I think the perfect hit was for Mjolnir, but they also need to hit Dagda just to future-proof any artifact shenanigans in the future. I think this is a very good ban list. Tremendous ban list for Master Duel standards. A lot of times Master Duel doesn't have a lot of changes, but this list shakes things up a bit. It will be interesting to see how the meta settles out now that Ryziel has taken such a hit. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.